Organization is the key for a successful start this school year. We've got the perfect person to help out.
Yes, ma'am. We check back in with Molly, who's live with our favorite organizational expert, Trista, for some tips and tricks. Molly.
Yes, that's right, you guys. I know you have to agree with me. There is something about going back to school that just like the organization of it, there's just such a thrill. And I'm not an organized person. Courtney, I would have loved to see the way that you got all those school supplies organized. It would have been a beautiful thing. Let me tell you, week 2, I'm already like shoving papers in my backpack. But that's not the case with Trista. So we are with organizing expert Tidy with Trista to figure out some tips for back to school success. Because of course, there's, the school supplies, you can get organized with that, but it's really about the routine too.
Yes, so we're gonna focus on the routines today. So first is gonna be your after school routine. And I'm actually gonna show you what we have set up for my son and my daughter, she's in preschool. My son's in 1st grade. So when they come home, what do they have with them? The backpack and all the stuff that comes inside of it. So it's really important to have a designated spot for the backpack. So figure out in your home where it makes the most sense. This is our playroom and like homework station. So we literally just slapped on a command hook and my son just hangs his backpack there. Okay, so now we have to empty the backpack. In the backpack, there's gonna be 2 different types of papers. There's gonna be completed schoolwork, and then there's gonna be things that you need to sign. Maybe there's field trips coming up, whatever it is. So we want a spot to separate those. I do not have time to go through all the schoolwork in that day, like every single day. So we literally just toss it right in this drawer. This is my son's. Throw it in there. Am I gonna keep all that? No, but I don't have time to go through it right now to figure out what makes sense to keep. You can also use a bin. We use a bin for my daughter. She's in preschool, so we just toss all her little goodies in there. And then once it gets full, that's just my sign. Okay, it's time to go through it. Maybe in like a month, 2 months, whatever it is, whatever you have time for.
When you have time to get emotional about throwing out things like this.
I know, yeah. It gets easier though. And then we also have a spot for the action items. So anything that I need to sign, they have to read, whatever it is, it just goes in this bin here. If I have to sign it, I just put it right back in his backpack, which is right here.
Perfect.
So you want to also think about too, same routine for like your lunchbox, water bottle, same thing in the kitchen, figure out a spot that makes sense for that.
Yeah, everything has a place. Now let's walk over here. We'll talk about the nighttime routine.
Yeah, so pretend like
morning routine.
Pretend like we're in my son's bedroom rather than going upstairs. But yeah, so it's all about preparation. So the morning routine typically starts the night before. So if you can prep, your water bottle, your snacks, your lunch, your outfits the night before, I highly recommend it. I don't know about you, but my kid is a zombie when he's in the morning, so half the time, he can't make decisions very quickly. So we love this organizer to sort our outfits. You can do one night, just have it laid on the ground. We did that for years too. But we love this one too, just because we do have a lot going on. If you do sports or church or anything after school, you're like, oh shoot, I need to, figure out their outfits. Check the weather for the week. Pray that it's going to be accurate, right? And then set this up. It's something that he can do by himself when he gets up. He doesn't have to think about it.
Yeah, you probably get excited about like what's coming up the next day. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm going to wear Wednesday.
Yeah, especially if there's like a spirit day or they wear their, grade color every Wednesday. So he gets excited for that kind of stuff.
Perfect. Anything else to prepare people?
Yeah, so the last tip is really for the parents, and it's just to stay consistent. So I know we start a new routine, everyone's excited, you think they're gonna get it in a day. They're not gonna get it in a day, they're not gonna get it in a week, they might not even get it in a month. But as long as you stay consistent, show them, hey, bud, where does your backpack go? Okay, what do we do with our papers? Where does your water bottle go? Just do those slight reminders, they will eventually get it, because the key is for them to do it independently, which means you don't have to do it, right? So it relieves the stress for everybody.
It's a lot of chaos when you're a kid. So if you have the consistency when it comes to something as important as school, very important. If people want more tips from you, where do they go?
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at Tidy with Trista, or if you need your home or office organized, tidywithtrista.com.
Okay, perfect. And we're going to go school supply shopping after this, just for the fun of it, right?
Shout out to all the parents out there, because this is no joke. You know what I'm saying? Back to school, organization, good stuff. Thank you, Molly. Appreciate you.
Big time job.
I feel like I need to go buy some stuff now. It just makes me happy. Thanks.
All right.